Pick lane, right?
Yeah. Garda couldn't do anything. Like the poles were getting off. He was getting killed by the Earthshaker +1. It was just so free for them.
Well, let's jump in. Game number 2. It starts now. Hokori G-Pride. Let's see what happens.
We got
a
fresh
Nyx Assassin ban. And this time it will be G-Pride that get first pick. And they'll go for the puck.
All right. What was the opener last time? Was it
10
It was first pick Tiny.
Oh,
into
yeah.
Cottle.
By Hokori. And they're going to go back for it. Okay.
I mean, I don't have any complaints about Tiny. I think he played really well.
My only complaint is that they have 10th pick this time. So if this is mid-Tiny, I don't know what the hell we're doing here.
Well, the flex is open, I guess, right?
Yeah, they can. I guess if they can play 4, like, it doesn't matter. But
Yes.
I
don't know if they
it feels
can.
weird. Like, I can see that they play a really good Tiny, but, you know, it involves so much that sometimes I just wish they had, like, an OD response or, like, any other meta hero. But they really love this Tiny. And the Cottle with it is pretty good.
Agreed. But 2 amazing heroes for G-Pride. Puck, Earth Spirit. Nothing wrong with that opener. 2 great meta heroes.
That's some 10
2
out of 10
silences.
stuff right there.
Yep. Some great catch, great mobility, good at getting in the back line. Just very solid, well-rounded heroes. And honestly, both of them are potential flex picks as well, weird as that is to say.
To its credit, too, I think the Cottle Tiny is a very good duo, whether it's support or core on the Tiny. This is a good way to try and enable this hero because he's so dependent on those like kills stacking up over and over that this ability to just like recall you in to go for a quick grab seems pretty strong.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, so what do we want to see remove here? You take the Mars out because
That's
it's really
Good
strong
combo.
with Tiny. Just like insane burst.
Not too bad with Cottle either. It's a good team fight. Lots of setup.
Void Spirit ban. Okay.
I think
Still a
potentially
lot of
like
position
Viper.
ones here.
Viper for G-Pride?
I'd probably ban. Yeah, I'd ban it if I was Hokori. I think just because if I want to keep that stuff open with the Tiny, it just seems kind of ugly. But they're just gonna stick to more of the same heroes as last time and not get too concerned about it by the looks of it.
Is the Weaver like a respect ban against G-Pride? This is that same argument, Trent. If it's Core Tiny, you're banning Weaver. Core Tiny generally likes killing Weaver. Why do they keep banning this Weaver like this?
10 seconds.
I guess they just respect the hero. I think it's pretty annoying to catch. Maybe it is a bit of a
5
respect. Maybe
seconds
like
remaining.
someone's been spamming it or something. In fact, I actually think it was this team we talked about at the start of the tournament that Timo, right? Timo had been spamming.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I mean, they played one game of Weaver only, G-Pride. I think like they like to pick these fives that are really squishy. You got the Cottle now, Wyvern last game, and like Weaver just feeds off of those heroes, right? So, I guess, yeah, I don't know. Tiny's still pretty good against it. They probably just respect the
10
Weaver
seconds
player a lot.
They had one good pub or something because I just remember that like he had a bunch of like gained silver
5
tier and
seconds
gained gold tier on a bunch of the
Mhm.
meta carry, so he'd been like spamming them and stuff. So the guy's ready to play some Weaver. They just don't want to see it. Last good offlaner, I guess the Tide was banned last game. He's still in. Enigma also a bit of a threat potentially. Whenever you see the Earth Spirit, I always put those two together.
Enigma.
I would love to see Enigma. Question, my fellow friends. I'm an
Question.
Enigma spammer.
Answer
Question the
incoming.
first.
If you have an Enigma on your team and he black holes someone, and you also have an Earth Spirit on the Enigma team, and Earth Spirit
Okay.
tries to kick that person out of the black hole, what happens?
So if I'm kicking an enemy that's in black hole,
Team pick.
Yes. Will he stay in place? Will he leave?
I
Will
think he
teleport
leaves.
to a different dimension?
I think he leaves, but
Really
if it's
good
an
question.
ally, they don't. I know an ally would not,
Dire
because
team pick.
you can't
I think-
move allies in black
I
hole.
think the mechanic would work like Trent, where he gets kicked, and then once the kick like is done, he gets sucked back into the black hole, right? Like if you don't exit the event horizon upon the kick.
Well, the
It's-
thing is, a lot of force movement stuffs don't work in black hole. Like you can't snowball
like, you
grab
cannot force
someone,
staff.
you can't pull someone as
Right.
a spirit. So I'm not sure how it interacts with kick. To be honest with you,
Yeah, but those are all
5
defensive
seconds
things. Like
remaining.
you're trying to save your friend against Enigma. This is you're on Enigma's team and you're trying
Yeah.
to kick somebody out of Enigma's black hole. I don't know why you'd ever do that, but is it possible? Interesting question, Bowie.
All
Let's
right,
break this
I
one
have
open.
I have the answer.
Oh,
So,
good.
Radiant team pick.
Here's what happens. If you're trying to save an ally, the only way you can save an ally is having the eggs on Earth Spirit, and then you can kick them out. And when they are
Right.
stone, they are not affected by black hole.
That's interesting because when they're a stone, you can't pull them out though.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh,
so
really?
you can kick
Yeah.
but not pull? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
I never
5
tested the
seconds
pull, but I
remaining.
am 95% sure you can kick them out.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, you need the eggs, but when it's an enemy, it does nothing happens because they
Gotcha.
get sucked back to it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. We love this Grimstroke against Tide. This is now 3 forms of silence, so also pretty annoying against this Juggernaut.
10 seconds
Um,
remaining.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I guess he's also a natural Manta Bard. Doesn't care that much for the Grimstroke one, honestly, like compared to other heroes.
That's true.
Yeah, you can pre-spin before the bug comes even.
Yeah. Not a concern. What do we not want banned? Probably going to be a mid puck. What do they know? They know their off lane most likely is Tide Tiny. They definitely know the safe lane is Keeper Jug, so they could just pick their 3 here.
Do you just? Yeah, but don't you just Ursa here? If you're Gorillaz-Pride?
Ursa looks pretty damn good.
With
Like
the
you crush the Tide
Grimstroke,
Hunter,
pretty
you
nice.
Don't
It's
die
good
to
versus
Tiny,
Coddle
don't
Eggs
die to
potentially.
Jug,
Yeah, Ursa's really nice here.
and you have Grimstroke on top of it.
And then you just need some tower push with your off lane.
I mean, you can also just Wraith King. You got that double stun with the Grimstroke Soulbind.
Huh.
There's a lot of carries available. It's pretty much anything but Monkey King and Weaver. So
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just that Tide Hunter is pretty good. Like he gets a really good lane against the Wraith King, but the Wraith King is a great pick always. So
I mean, I agree about the Ursa. I think that one stands out of the herd, but they have a lot of
Dire team
options.
ban.
And instead, they opt for the DP.
Get their tower push
Interesting.
early, I guess. Could be 3 DP,
So-
could be 3 Death Prophet, could be mid Grimstroke. Who knows?
This is quite flexible. Yeah. Technically, all 4 of these heroes have gone mid
10
in
seconds
recent
from the
records.
Radiant
So,
team
you know,
ban.
I don't know.
I think you're right about that Ursa not getting picked up, though. All right, like I think it's gonna get banned.
I wouldn't be
like,
surprised to see it banned.
So they're banning around 4s now on G Pride. They're pretending that this Tiny's mid. I guess they know that it can flex, but
10 seconds remaining.
given that
pretty
Hokori
safe
have less
assumption
pick,
after last game, you know.
Yeah.
Rubik's really good versus some of their heroes, so actually
And
he's
we
not
saw
even
how
that
good
good, to
Rubik-
be honest.
Rubik was last game. I mean, he held that game together for parts of it.
That makes me think they are picking like Enigma or something to ban Rubik, because like Rubik does not look that great versus their current heroes. It's
10
like okay
seconds
versus Puck.
remaining.
That's like the best thing they have, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Radiant
Actually, it
team
is pretty good steals versus like Grim and Death Prophet. I
It
shouldn't
might
say
also
it's
just
terrible.
be relic of last game, dude. That Rubik played so well.
It's true. I guess it's just
Yeah,
not
but-
like a total game-changing steal here.
I'm with you.
So they took this Lark, also pretty good versus Tiding Lane, pretty good versus Jug.
10 seconds remaining.
Ursa.
Besides the
Ursa.
Ursa.
I mean, they
what's there?
banned Slark. They got to be
5
thinking about
seconds
Ursa.
Remaining.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm more curious what else they're considering besides Ursa. Like, what else is it that the top of the list right
Well,
now?
Dire
Sven.
team pick.
Oh,
There
there's
you
the
go.
Ursa. Okay.
So
The
you don't want to
Sven,
play
that must have
CK.
been
You don't want
there's
to play any illusion
Troll.
hero.
Radiant team
Gyra's kind of bad.
Ooh, all right. Another dude. They've
Dude,
got
that's-
5 silencers.
They actually have 5
5
silences.
silencers.
That's
Wait,
amazing.
Tide's amazing against 4 of the 5, but so what's that
I mean-
about? Yeah, you just spin, right? You're good.
But you're going to be
7 seconds
ruptured,
remaining.
and
Oh,
there
but-
might be an Ags eventually.
Yeah, there was a slash S at the end of that one, buddy.
5 seconds
Oh,
Just
okay.
buy dust, lol. Oh yeah, Ricky was in.
Just play better, Jug. What's wrong with you? I mean, this. How does this Juggernaut get a game now? This looks tough.
So much silence. That's
This
so
is
weird.
ridiculous.
I
Dude,
don't
if you get coiled, you just gotta shut up. You can't speak.
Is there a hero that can somehow use this to his or her advantage? I love being silenced. I guess normally it's Tidehunter with Kraken, right? That's
just pick Medusa and play Tiny 4, dude. Just go mid Medusa.
just
and
go
pray.
big, stall it out. Yeah. Oh,
Whoa.
The Zeus Kato though, we saw that
Yeah.
exploding
Oh.
heroes.
This is cool. The Zeus does a lot of damage. Don't underestimate it. We haven't seen this hero a lot, but I think Zeus is he's a glass cannon, right? He's easy to pick on. If you can get on top of him, he's easy to kill. They do have a lot of gap closers, but that's some damage, all right.
Whew.
Yeah,
I
you don't
saw-
even need Blink Dagger for Ty. You just toss him into the team fights. I
That's actually legit early. It's pretty good.
like this. I actually like this.
I'm
gonna
definitely going to
Hokori.
Hokori
I want
here.
3 games. Let's
I want
go.
3 games, and I want to see a big Zeus game. Zeus is such a fun hero to watch. And I think this is a game that he could do it. That's a lot of silence, though. Zeus doesn't like. We need some Lotus Orbs here.
5
Get a Yules.
seconds remaining.
I wonder if Gardeck's just going to handle it again as this Coddle Jug versus Earth Spirit Death Prophet. They looked so good last game.
Yeah.
And I feel like that he might just get bullied. Although he's so fast on Coddle. Maybe he'll get some movement speed early and be okay.
Kind of stay in the box mentality.
Yeah, I feel like Zeus has to be careful with the Earth Spirit rotations. Nier can get a pretty bad early game if Earth Spirit gets like 1 or 2 ganks.
I'm putting my full faith in Dismar. Earth Spirit is my ride or die. And this guy played really well last game on the Earthshaker, especially in the laning phase, which is like the hardest part is Earthshaker. So he gets my confidence vote here.
Okay.
All right.
1 for GP, 2 for Hokori. We'll see what happens here in game number 2. Game 1, if you're just joining us, it was a chaotic mess. 60 minutes, multiple rapiers, anti-mage on one side, mega creeps on the other. I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's see if game 2 has a little more semblance of clarity. Gareth, are you ready to dive back in, buddy? Are we suited up and prepped?
Yeah, I've rested my brain after that first game. It was definitely chaotic all over the place, but hopefully the players have calmed down, got themselves into the right frame of mind. As Theban, we've got this Zeus last pick. So they do swap the Tiny into the position 4, giving them that tiny Tide lane with a Bloodseeker last pick on the other side up against a Juggernaut in that position 1 matchup. Which way are you leaning?
I'm gonna go with the 5 silence boys this
5
game.
silences.
I think this is the first time in my life I've probably seen a lineup that has 5 silences on it. They got DP, Earthsphere, Puck, Grim, and Bloodseeker. Like I've seen 5 disable lineups, but not 5 silence lineup, right? So, I mean, I guess I can go a little bit more into detail why. I think this Death Prophet is gonna have a pretty good lane against Juggernaut and Coddle, unless the Tiny comes in bottom really early into the game. And if we see DP have a good game, as Ben just did last game, it's gonna be very hard for Hokori to bring her down.
Great roll. Puck smoke
okay.
breaks.
Okay.
Beautiful line. Angled onto the
Map
Cottle.
hack.
Fairy Fire. It's used up. Salve as well, but still dies. Tau gets
Tau gets
first
it.
blood on that mid puck. A more perfect. I mean, really, that was just perfection.
Yeah,
30
that was. I mean, he
seconds to
just
battle.
rolled straight up onto a high ground, no hesitation one bit. Had no idea there was gonna be a hero exactly there.
I think they knew. Tau pinged it out exactly. Like he moved up there, sat in the trees, smoke popped, pinged for his Earth Spirit, and he believed. And Kara with Dismar still holding up on this Radiant Triangle. Gonna get a good bit of damage onto Vitali and take the bounty run up there.
Battle begins.
Bloodseeker gonna try and steal one here. El Misho walks straight back in.
No way.
3 for
They got
1
it.
bounty runes. They did it.
Yep. Big lead. Puck gets 3 bounties and a first blood. That's a null talisman plus a magic stick, I believe, for the Puck.
Jeez.
Yep, has enough gold. He's not even gonna buy the stick. Just buys a salve. All right.
Give me that salve. But yeah, Null with Fairy Fire, another Circlet up against a Zeus. And this Zeus, the panel definitely mentioned it. There's a lot of gap close. The Earth Spirit with the Ink Swell, the Puck able to get on top of you.
Yeah.
If Zeus's early
Well,
game doesn't go particularly well, he could just be, just floundering with nothing to do.
not only that, majority of your lineup is magic damage, so we're gonna be seeing a lot of hoods this game. Like I fully expect DP to get a hood, maybe even Bloodseeker gets a hood. He'll probably end up getting like a BKB though, but it's gonna get hard. Like Tiny, Coddle, Zeus all get hard kind of by hood. Blade Fury from the Juggernaut, also something that people play with these days.
Alright, get those
They're
hoods
not gonna
going.
be too happy. Yeah, I actually really hate Tiny plus Zeus on the same team. Just getting countered by the same item.
So reliant on that magic damage. Now, Earth Spirit gets that wave pull back, trying to secure himself level 2. And DP's done a pretty good job at zoning out the Juggernaut. 3 CS on Lumiere so far. Benjaz has the same
It's a
amount.
very difficult lane until the Keeper of the Light gets Solar Bind to slow down the DP and get the Juggernaut on top of that magic damage. I would expect they need to be at least level 3 or maybe even level 5 actually before they can get a kill on this Death Prophet. Where until then, Benjas, he's going to be able to contest these creeps quite easily.
Yeah, then you have, again, this Dismar kind of floating hero, right? Earthshaker in the last game, Earth Spirit in this one. He can roam very easily from off lane towards mid lane. And it's a kill lane in the mid as well, especially once Puck hits level 6. We'll have those coils.
Floating, huh?
Yeah, the
Well,
floating
whatever happened to
support.
roaming, Gary? Whatever
Well,
happened to roaming? You're creating a new name?
No, see, I don't know if I'm just a bit special in the head or something, but it's something I've tried to differentiate between, like, roaming to me is you're actively, like, looking to go lane to lane, look for kills, you're like a ganking hero. Floating is like you're kind of sitting there, maybe thinking about stacking camps, you're that, you know, that threat in the fog, you're not quite sure where they are.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You're the rune
But
controller.
then what's the meaning of ganking then?
Ganking is like actively looking for kills.
Wait, that's what you said roaming was.
I mean, roaming and ganking are like very similar things.
Okay, all right, I get it. I think I understand you, Gary. I really
Nice.
do.
I'm not stupid. Maybe just a little bit.
No, I like it. I like floating. Oh, Timo getting tossed back into a tower. Yikes.
God. Always gotta be worried about that.
Yikes.
Level 3 Tiny with boots catching you out.
Yeah, I mean, you know what happened, right? Grimstroke was pulling a wave, and the
And
carry
naughty
was,
Bloodseeker.
Middle tower is under
yep,
attack.
getting greedy for the creeps. Just needs to wait for the creeps to come back into him. That's my biggest
Bugbear.
pet peeve.
Pet peeve, yeah.
Yep.
Earth Spirit tried to get into mid lane, but it feels like Zeus knew it was coming. Radiant Observer Ward and a scan used to try and spot out the Earth Spirit's rotation, while Tiny's also wrapping around in towards the Puck mid. Even with Orb down, doesn't seem like a situation that Elmisha wants to get too heavily involved with.
Dire's
Get back up
structures
towards top.
are fortified.
Tidehunter, how's he doing? 16 CS? Dead even with the offlane DP. That 1 kill on Bloodseeker has given a... Oh, Tiny. He's going to get the toss back. Nice
The rune.
juke in by Tout. And he's going to be able to go
gets the
down to the
rune.
bottom rune as
Nice.
well to refill that bottle. As
Very
Benjas
nice rune too.
being left alone by the Earth Spirit, finally getting killed. You said it. When they get the Solar Bind, they'll be able to slow him down enough. Tiny getting trapped between the Puck and the Earth Spirit, though. Jaunting a little bit too far, Tau.
Very
Phase
nice from
shifting.
Elmisha there.
Really nice
Avoiding
little
that.
maneuver there. And he'll be able to TP you home.
Also had to pop the Arcane Rune on the Puck now. Won't be having that for his level 6 anymore.
We'll be able to control up the lane mid in the meanwhile. Dara Observer bottom, spotting out the Jug and the Cottle, but Dismar,
Under attack.
he can't go rolling in alone. They've dragged the wave back with Benjaz. DP nearly with the phase boots up. Should be able to slip away from any more of that aggressive potential from Hokori. Bounty runes are spawning soon. And Dismar's roll getting blocked up by Cottle. That's a really nice TP if he can make it home, which he does. Well, it
To the
actually
tier 1.
To the tier... Yeah, okay. Well, he'll walk home anyway.
He did not think he was going to take that much damage.
And Tiny's rotated down here. Benjaz feeling that he's strong enough to stand up against the Cottle and Jug, but not against the Tiny with this avalanche toss. He's juking a little bit, get through the tree line, but he's blasted down. And Elmisha will take that kill for himself.
I deny you.
That's really nice there from Tiny. Rotating and trying to shut down this DP early on. That's 2 deaths on Benjas already. So I talked about how if Benjas gets a good start, it's going to be very hard to stop him. Well, he's already got 2 deaths to his name this game. That's as many deaths as he had in the last game altogether.
Yeah, true.
So.
First 6 minutes. I mean, you called for it. That
Rune
Tiny
again?
getting involved down bottom early on. Yeah, rune spawning, couple of seconds.
Free
Tower up top.
D-ward.
De-warded by Zeus. Rune spawns bottom. Tiny against Earth Spirit, but there's also a Grimstroke here. Dismar just sitting right on top of the rune. Tiny comes in with a toss and a steal. Elmisha might die for this, though. They've wasted the roll. The coil comes in, now the Inkswell. And Tiny's going to get chain disabled. Should Be enough damage from Tau here to finish it off, but Benja is sniped by Near's Thunder God's Wrath down at bottom.
Again. Solar Bind into a spin. That's level 3 Blade Fury. Plus the Zeus Thunder God's Wrath will do extra damage thanks to that magic resist reduction from the Solar Bind. I wonder if you even skill up Solar Bind this game. Like a lot more.
Like max it?
Just maybe, yeah. I mean, after your chakra, obviously. But
Top lane. Rupture
see
and
it doing
kick.
a lot of work.
Nice combo on the Tide. Yeah, back into that
Yeah.
tier 1. It kind of reminds me of the old ET Zeus, like ET Zeus Bloodseeker when they were picked together a little bit.
Yeah.
You got the spirit with the Thunderbolt and all that lightning damage.
Exactly. But Solar Bind much easier to cast, right?
Yeah.
And it slows down the enemy. It's like a stun.
Teemo,
Very long cast range.
combo from Tiny. He popped a Fairy Fire in the middle of it. Teemo tries to get a Blood right out. Doesn't have any more stick charges though, and this Zeus rotation gets near. A kill on the carry.
Yeah. They're kicking ass right now on the side of Hokori. Great rotations all around, especially from El Misho. This man is a roamer, a floater, a ganker.
He's a ganker. Yeah, he's going with the prime intention of killing off heroes. Dismar not able to do the same thing until maybe now with a coil and a roll in. Gardic just gonna get chased around. Tau with a pretty simple kill, TPing up towards top as they've lost Kara. Vitali is ruptured up here. He can't TP out. He's pretty tanky, but they'll eventually chip away at him, and Tau will get the double kill in the end.
It's so frustrating to be ruptured as a Tidehunter there. Oh man.
Ruptured
I mean,
and
he's
then
just got-
perma-silenced.
Exactly. It does his back-to-back deaths for the Tide now. Bloodseeker getting ahead.
What's Grim up to? Grim TPing tier 2? Oh, refilling the bottle, that's what's going on. So Tau can
That's
stick
what's
around.
going on. I love bottle service. Fun.
Oh, he's got a veil on puck.
You know when you play support, Gary, and you TP in mid and you like refill the bottle of your mid laner and then he gets a kill right after, you're like, yeah, I made
did
that
that.
happen. Yeah, I did that, exactly.
I mean, you know there's, top, Bloodseeker. Tiny's found him again. El Misho really is hitting the nail on the head with these rotations. Zeus,
Teemo.
with a Thunder God's Wrath, offers enough damage. And they also scout out the 2 supports bottom with that Zeus ulti. They see Earth Spirit and Grim rotating here, so Juggernaut's like, okay, well, I'm leaving. You're not gonna gank me.
Man, you know what? Okay, never mind. He is not leaving, sir.
He is staying.
But
Spending
his
Omnislash.
ulti, though.
Didn't
Yeah,
kill off
that
the
was
Earth Spirit.
unfortunate.
He's got spin.
He's got a... Yep, he's out.
Phase boots Yasha. So much move speed.
Exactly.
just
Meanwhile,
runs
his team is taking top.
Yeah, they're trying to. DP
Wants to
giving
defend the wave.
a lot of damage on that bot tower. Puck going to defend top. Hasn't shown on the lane just yet, so the Radiant team don't know exactly where this puck is. And Ty's going to finally scout it out. So now they can make a move bottom lane. But it's going to be the Dire that shift into gear first. Inkswell with that DP onto Gardic's Kotl. He throws the Chakra onto Lumiere as he slices Kara. A 1-for-1 trade. Maybe they can get the DP? No, they don't have any more stuns.
Yeah, I think they'll take that. They will take that on G Pride because now you force the Tiny, Kato, Jug all to come bottom to defend this. The DP's Exo was already running out anyway. So very nice space here.
Tidehunter takes the rune under that puck. Anchor Smash level 4. A lot of damage that Tau honestly can't
hurts.
handle.
Yeah.
Is there another bottle refill? Come on.
Bottle refill.
Drone
Yep,
stroke.
yep. Keep that puck on the map, man. Don't let him go back to the base. He's like, get back to work, boy.
Go push that top lane straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they, you know, the shards and relics and stuff like smoke into kill. You know, you kill 3 heroes after a smoke, or you TP into a triple kill or something. They should have it for bottles as well. You refilled the mid bottle, they get a kill. Here's a nice little bonus on your relic for your Dota Plus.
Yeah. But what
Where's
if they remove the ability to refill bottle? Like
No.
from TPing in?
I
You know,
used to
there's
hate
so many
it.
spells like that in Dota where like they change it and now the relic's like completely worthless.
Yeah, just completely broken.
Yeah.
Are they gonna get Bloodseeker again? He's
Yeah,
trying to finish off his
Can
Maelstrom.
buy a cloak, please? Oh
He's
my
just dying
God.
over and over again to the magic damage. Yeah, there we go. Solar
Dude.
Bind, Thunder God's Wrath, easy peasy.
I'm telling you, this is Arteezy, he'd have a goddamn cloak. he'd have at least. He might even go hood this game on Bloodseeker. You can't be rushing this Maelstrom while they keep haunting you with all this magic damage. You're playing against Tiny, Zeus. It's so value, Gary.
It feels like you can't play top either. Like he's playing top and it's the same place 3 times in a row, right? Near this medium camp,
Yeah.
near the outpost, Tiny just comes in on him.
It's much better if he was bottom, farming there at least, right? Because then Hokori don't want to go down there with too many heroes to begin with.
Scanning.
Oh, they got the scan on the Earth Spirit. I know
Alright, you know
Dismar's
who won't be
lurking.
dying anymore?
Who won't be dying?
I'll give you. I'm sure you can figure this one out.
It's the Death Prophet because she has a hood.
Yes, exactly.
Did I
She's
get
the
it right?
one hero who probably won't be dying, Gary. That's true.
Correct itemization.
Exactly. It's the best item by far.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I'm trying to make a meal of this mid lane. 8 heroes coming around these tier 1s. Bloodseeker finally shifts down to bottom to finish off that Maelstrom. Does get the Earth Spirit to bodyguard him a little further forward. The remainder of G-Pride just sitting mid,
Dire's top tower is
hoping
under
for a push to
attack.
come their way. Now Bloodseeker's gone, oh okay, I'm gonna go back top, guys. I don't see anybody.
They're coming for me.
Just watch them, they're gonna smoke up towards top and kill him again, under that Radiant Observer Ward. Which has a sentry next to it, but hasn't been dewarded. Interesting. Oh, for now, DP's...
They probably just haven't seen him yet. Seen the word yet. He'll see it now. He'll deward it.
Like, that's how they saw me. That's how they've been killing me over and over again. He finally realizes. So DP gets to sit mid, just shoving waves, stopping the push onto tier 1. It creates a bit of space in that triangle, back in the pocket to farm. It doesn't feel
DP
like
sitting
G-Pride
mid.
have like been able to get any real action going. They've not been smoking, not been looking for pickoffs. Now Tiny opens himself up bottom lane though, offering a kill to them. They'll take it gladly.
Oh, so close to the dagger. He was like that creep wave away from the dagger.
Oh.
And then he died. I mean, he pushed pretty far out though. And they're smoking right now in Hokori. They're smoking without their Tiny. This is like the most random smoke IMO.
Well, it's the
But,
unexpected move. Look at
we'll see.
Bloodseeker.
Exactly.
Bloodseeker's like, I'm fine. There's no Tiny. He's the one that's killed me over and over again. Oh,
Nah, they know.
they know.
They know. Man, this is where you would love to have a Tiny to toss in the tide.
I got that Ravage going.
Exo?
They still have it. DPXO goes. They've blown up Dismar to within an inch of his life, but he's backed up, and the final touch from Zeus will finish him off. But this Inkswell with the
Holy
DP running
shit,
forward.
Yami.
She's cleared up by the Omni Slash. Just a Manta Juggernaut taking her out, and the puck gone as well. The toss forward, Zeus sent towards the Bloodseeker, and that's his 5th death of the game. 4 heroes just deleted as the magic damage from Hokori shreds through them so easy. It's like a hot knife through butter.
So Hokori don't have any disables to catch any heroes in that situation, right? Because the Tiny wasn't there. But if you run into them, then now the Tide Hunter finds a lot of value in just clicking that Ravage and just like killing you while you're chasing this big juicy Tide as well.
Are fortified.
And
Might be the worst target to commit to in that fight, Gary.
the biggest surprise to me, honestly, is Zeus is 602. I honestly thought with Puck, a Bloodseeker, an Earth Spirit in particular with an Inkswell on him would be able to get on the Zeus and stop him doing damage. But I guess it's testament to Nier and his positioning.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You have to find the Zeus. If you're not finding the Zeus in that situation and killing him first, then you have no business taking the engagement, I believe.
That's a DD jug. That's like a 10 HP Grimstroke. Well, Lumiere going to take out an Ancient Stack now. And they've cleared out that mid-tier 1.
A prize.
And this is where the Radiant have absolute control. They've got this Bloodseeker in a
they do.
stranglehold right now, like it's a 15-minute maelstrom. And he's gonna have to go BKB straight now, right? Or do you still want him to go Cloak? Cloak into BKB?
It's too late. He's got to go straight BKB now.
Are scanning.
He's supposed to buy the cloak like, minute 7 or 8 after your phase boots. And
Like
then
we used to
you
see from
become
Phantom
this
Lancers,
tanky
right?
guy. Exactly that. And then you become, hard to kill with your wand as well. That's the whole point of Bloodseeker, right? He's supposed to be this tanky carry hero who's very, very hard to kill.
Tiny Blink. Great Thunderbolt to stop any disengage from the puck. Tau there just hitting the tier 1 with a catapult next to him. He shouldn't be feeling safe in that kind of situation. We're going to have a Zeus Ags in
also-
1,000 gold.
as soon as the axe comes out, the Tiny can now solo kill any hero but the Death Prophet on the map.
Why can't he kill the Death Prophet, Theban?
Well, it's I don't think I need to tell you, Gary.
Scanning.
What's the reason?
I've already beat this dead horse.
I want to beat it a little more.
I mean, even the Earth Spirit doesn't buy a cloak, dude. What's going on, guys?
He's
Come
going
on.
straight BKB. We'll see if he gets there.
Oh yes, Bloodseeker bought a cloak. Now he's going for the hood after the Maelstrom.
Oh my god, that
Okay,
magic
DP now.
damage. Yeah, Benja's feeling the pain. The Ravage comes in, connects on the puck. The phase shift was too early. The tentacles land, orb away, but the Illuminate and the Solar Bind into the spin from Lumiere gets him a double kill. They even spent the coil defensively. And the fact that Thunder God's Wrath gives you the vision of all the other enemy heroes too. Like, they see the three Dire heroes top, so they're like, okay, we can commit super hard under this tier 2 with
We can
everybody
dive
we've
this.
got. We can dive, yeah.
Exactly. And, you know, I think this is just too little too late. Like, Bloodseeker real now that he needs a hood, he's going for it. He's a ring of health off from
Dire's
completing,
bottom
and
tower has fallen.
I mean, Hokori got the lock on his game at the moment. This Juggernaut is enormous. 10,500 hours, 17 minutes, Gary.
Without Battle Fury, right? This is Manta into Aghanim Scepter.
This is a fighting Juggernaut who's got this much net worth.
And look at that, toss back on DP, straight into the Nimbus. A wicked 6th streak continues. The Rupture comes out from Teemo. Throws it onto El Misho's Tiny, but the Juggernaut, half HP, getting zapped by the puck a little
Got
bit.
an Omni,
The roll
though.
misses. He does. He's got Manta, Spin, Healing Ward, Omni, the full kit, entire arsenal available for the Jug. Dismar trying to D-ward.
Another toss back.
Toss back again. Kara. Can't save Teemo here. The Grimstroke's too far away. The Omni Slash clears him up. Oh, bounce
doesn't
back.
get him.
How has he escaped? Teemo somehow out of there. A coil now onto the Jug and the Tide. No Ravage, no Omni. The Magnetize. Some decent damage,
Healing
but they
word.
don't have that killing blow. They don't have the threat to take a hero out. They've got the sustain. And that Soul Bind at the end. I mean okay, you cast your spell, but you got no follow through anymore.
I mean, that healing ward on the Tide, the Tiny Juggernaut, they're too tanky now.
A toss back again, 3rd time in a row, this time on the DP. Vengeance, Spirit Siphon all you want, but the Zeus is there to blast you down, and the Nimbus zoning away Kara. While Teemo chasing near, can they force him or anything? No, he gets the kill. Bloodseeker takes out the big streak. Toss back to stop the Inkswell connecting, and Tiny TPing home safely. Something. G-Pride gets something at long last.
Yeah, they needed that kill. Bloodseeker getting the kill is pretty big too. Now he's got 1,400 gold. He can start buying his items. I mean, that was huge, actually, the kill there he got on the Zeus. That was 700 gold.
He buys a hood,
Yep.
and immediately gets the gold refunded.
Now he's tanky enough to actually sit in these engagements. Apart from
Might
the
not be
Juggernaut.
tanky enough from this.
Yeah, Juggernaut is
yeah.
big.
Can he
Ravage.
TP from here?
He can TP
after
he
the
can
Ravage?
TP. He can TP.
now?
He's out.
Can he TP
Yep.
now? He's home. He's free. He's
Yep.
safe and sound.
Hood? Lol. Let's go.
Hood? Question mark?
Hood?
Question mark?
Question
Hood?
mark?
Hood?
He's so tanky, man, this Bloodseeker. Like, you saw they used the Ravage a little too early, right? They had to save it because they didn't have any other stuns left. Unless they could have brought in someone with the Keeper
Or
spare
if they had
form.
Nimbus or something, yeah.
Yeah, but the Zeus was dead there, so can't really help it.
I'll take that as tribute.
Well, a big kill for the Bloodseeker, a big escape for him as well.
Yep,
Morale
very big. And
boost for Teemo.
not only that, the Tidehunter popped the Ravage, so that's gone for 2 minutes.
Still playing aggressively though. Look at bottom lane. Grimstroke gushed into the Nimbus. Whack him with the Anchor Smash. And that's the Aghanims, yeah? That is Swift Slash from Juggernaut. So he still has the big Omni. 7 seconds
Yeah.
cooldown as they want this tier 2 real bad.
Tower is under attack.
Get in on it with all 5 of your heroes. Gorillaz-Pride. They
Smoke
are
up.
smoking across. Level 1 Exorcism. She's so close to level 2.
They need to find the Zeus. They saw the Zeus under the ward. They're gonna go straight to the Zeus, right?
Tower is under attack.
Kotl
has to
sees
go
them
straight to the
first.
Zeus.
Kotl blocks them. Shadow Amulet
No
to
slow
hide.
from this man.
Where's the reveal? They get a coil onto him. It's a one-man coil. The Omni Slash bouncing in with a Swift Slash first. They're destroying him, but the Yules, it disjoints the DP away from the slashes. Now he's
Vengeance is
ruptured up,
good.
so he can't stick on a target. Vengeance is fine. Earth Spirit, Bloodseeker, both pretty low, but they're chasing forward onto the Tide. Zeus He's zoned out by the puck now, and Timo can get in on top of
they
him
got
with a perfect roll. Dismar finds the target, and another
can't bring
angle.
down Timo.
Beautifully calculated,
They got
but
him.
Zeus lasted far too long. And now El Misho still in behind enemy lines with Juggernaut and Tide here. Death Prophet Exorcism ending in about 3 seconds. Yule's
that
into
combo on Tiny.
disengage. Benjaz, he's going to heal up a touch from the Ghost returning, but they've got this damage to slowly chip away. The disable, where is it? There isn't any. Tiny already spent his combo, so again a TP home.
Yep. So who do they get there? They got the Zeus, they got the Keeper. Is that it? So it was a 3-for-2 trade.
Yeah.
DP got out of there alive. Puck didn't die either, right? Okay. I mean, you lost your carry. That's a pretty big problem, but considering the situation you're in, you're probably settled with the experience you got from that team fight.
It doesn't feel atrocious. It doesn't feel particularly good, though. Did Puck get anything up there? No, it's Vitaly that gets the regen rune. Tide Hunter with Blink Hood. Vlad's lined up.
Yeah.
Juggernaut back into Basher.
I was thinking why the Juggernaut didn't go Maelstrom, but maybe he just feels like he needs that raw physical damage with this team being so heavy on the magic. Because then these hoods get even more value, right?
Yeah. It was literally what I was going to ask you. Like, when was the last time you saw Juggernaut go Manta Ags with no Basher or Maelstrom or Battle Fury? You know, there's no farming item.
It's either Maelstrom or Battle Fury first before you go Ags,
Yeah.
but
Top tower is under attack.
kind of makes a little sense this game just because of the pure amount of like magic damage.
You don't want to double down on the same damage type.
Mm-hmm.
Cottle recalls him up top. Get that tier 2. Yeah, he needed the Manta first item against the quintuple silences of the Dire team, that's for sure. No real objective push by G-Pride. You know, watching them take that top tier 2, they're kind of sat back in their triangle farming. Yasha before BKB on Bloodseeker, so he's trying to stack up a little bit of move speed, a little bit of agi.
I like that he bought the Yasha first. Like the longer I mean, he needed the damage, right? You can't just go Maelstrom Hood and straight into BKB. If you're gonna do that, you might as well have just bought BKB right away instead.
Yeah.
Yasha here helps him.
Has been denied. Dire's top tower is
Hood is like a stopgap item.
Here we go. Running into the airspace.
Dismal rolls away.
Yep.
Can Elmisho find him? With the Yule Scepter and the combo, Nimbus there, and yep, solo kill. Don't even need the rest of his squad. They come in to secure the kill anyway. Vitaly takes it. Oh, Grimstroke. Shadow Amulet. Oh, do they know? I don't think they do. They've got sentries on Cottle, but they actually don't know.
They
Oh,
know.
maybe now.
They know. They see him.
They see him now.
Guys,
Hello.
Guys,
Grimstroke.
Cottle
Hi.
right here. Okay. All right. Guys, there's a Grim right here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, it was a good. I mean, that's a really good try by the Grim. Like, if he keeps on moving, he's dead. That Shadow Amulet just in the middle of the lane, Chappie style, sitting there.
I mean, the Earth
I'll
Spirit
go straight
kill
into Roche.
was pretty good for G-Pride because they gave a lot of information to split push and stuff, but now that they lost the Grim, they can't really defend this Roshan.
Yeah, just gotta focus on finishing off your items to try and fight around your high ground now.
Bottom.
Zeus
Puck.
ulti. Puck.
Didn't get
Full
the toss
HP.
combo.
And will secure Roshan for them. Aegis Basher. Onto Lumiere's Juggernaut.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And away we go. Oh, Tide blinks up that high ground, nearly gets on top of Dismar. Yule's onto the DP mid. Is that a blink and a toss? Just an avalanche for now. Blink on cooldown. Looking for the toss with a Nimbus and a Gush. They slow Benjaz little by little. Looking for the commitment.
Oh,
and there
toss
it is.
back.
Elmisho toss back into the Nimbus. And a
so
beyond
sad.
godlike Juggernaut. 10-0. Lumiere seeming unstoppable right now.
You know what I would love to see?
Which...
was,
So no, go on.
No, you first. You first.
Which announcer pack are you going for these days? Do you
the
care
base.
about them?
The base announcer
Base?
pack.
Oh, the base announcer pack. Okay.
Yeah.
You know the announcer from TI, the guy with the deep voice. Welcome
yeah,
to the
yeah.
you know that guy. I love that announcer pack. Just now he's like, "This is not battle, this is slaughter." And it really is. Hokori annihilating their opponents here in game 2. 12k lead, pushing high ground. 26 minutes in, Tau jumps in, takes a lot of damage and immediately jaunts out. And there's nothing stopping them pushing. Like Bloodseeker is a million miles away,
Dire's
closing in on his
middle tower
BKB and
has
cutting that mid wave, and a tactical pause. What's the decision? Do we keep going? Do we finish off these
Lag.
barracks?
I mean, where's the creep wave? They have a catapult, so that helps. They can just commit to
It sure
this.
does.
The problem is they don't have a healing ward. I think Puck just sniped that. And
There's also a DD top that Bloodseeker sees under that observer ward.
Mhm.
So when he
But he
clears
doesn't have a
mid wave, gets the
BKB.
DD.
he needs the BKB first. Actually, he can kill this wave, TP base, sell the Quelling Blade, buy the BKB.
And then run in with a double damage rune and not care about Ravage or Nimbus.
Exactly. But they need to find the Zeus first, nonetheless. This is an enormous skill. Okay, double pause. All right. You know, Gary, you know what I love to hear from the panel, especially Trent? I want to hear Trent break down his boy Dismar here on Earth Spirit.
Well, Trent is an
he-
Earth Spirit Master.
Exactly. And why did he not buy a cloak? Or even a hood. Like a hood or a cloak. At least a cloak against his lineup. I'm sure even Trent would have bought
Even
it.
just a bracer. Trent's a little bit salty there. Even Trent would have bought it.
I mean, this Earth Spirit has an ogre axe. He's got big dreams, Gary. That's what I'll tell you. He got big dreams of a BKB this game, while he's getting
thing, when you're-
slaughtered fight after fight.
Yeah, when you're +4 and you're losing like this, I would definitely fall into, I don't know if it's a trap, but buying little items, buying a couple of bracers or buying that cloak you
Nah,
mentioned.
listen, you don't buy
Little,
bracers anymore. That's a trash item. Forget about bracer. This item sucks. Okay, if you want HP nowadays, you buy fluffy hat.
fluffy out.
Yeah, you
True,
buy a damn
yeah.
fluffy hat. Okay, it's much cheaper. It's much better. But in this game for Value Town, you go the cloak on your Earth Spirit, no matter what the situation is. Even if you want to go BKB right after, that's fine. But you still need that cloak like 8-9 minutes into the game, so you're tanking it up for your team.
I guess the amount of value you get from like 2,000 HP plus cloak is pretty insane. Like
Yeah.
Earth Spirit's strength gain is what, 4.4? Pretty nuts though. Oh, range racks.
middle barracks.
Say goodbye to buildings mid lane.
DD taken. He's not TPing base to sell his items
He
to buy
is.
the BKB.
He's
He
hitting
doesn't
creeps.
have enough. Yeah. The Milirex is still alive though.
Thanks.
Oh, they've got a salve. They've got a healing ward in, well, I was going to say 15 seconds. Now it's 5 because of chakra magic. Straight back up to high ground.
Yeah.
Boulder
Make
smash
sure-
and stroke. Like this long range chip damage. Getting pretty annoying for the Jug.
Another creep skip from the Bloodseeker. But this catapult is still alive. This catapult is causing them so many problems.
This is where you wish you had a Mirana or something just to arrow it. They don't finish the melee rack still. Is Juggernaut going to go again for like round 7 of this
Yeah,
high
he
ground
is.
push?
Oh wait, but they have no more creep waves. He got to get it right
It's only
now.
a couple of hits,
This
2
is
hits, 2
only
hits, 1,
opening,
2.
yes.
Oh, Inkswell, the stun, the catch on Jug, the rack's still alive.
Back to
9.
protection.
Oh,
No.
is it going to kick in time? I think he's
No,
got
they're
it.
denying it.
Spin and kill.
Okay.
Lumiere takes down the barracks, spin TP home, while Bloodseeker mid lane had to BKB TP, so the first BKB usage, 10-second duration, defensive from the Bloodseeker.
I don't know why the Grim actually hit that. Because if the Juggernaut had to hit the racks 2 or 3 times there, and then TP out, there's a chance that he might have not made it out before the disable came through.
Now a coil from Puck. That is a glimmer-caped Zeus getting away from danger. The rest of G-Pride, they are coming in. The toss back on the DP. Thunder God's Wrath and a Ravage. It connects on Teemo's Bloodseeker, and they know he doesn't have BKB for a good 30 seconds. But a Soulbind there. Grimstroke tries to set up for his squad, but the double ruptured targets just stand their ground. They hold hands, have a bit of a picnic. Waiting in the forest as the Dire team all run away. Hard disengage from G-Pride.
It's very interesting to go into the fight when your BKB is on cooldown on the Bloodseeker, especially running into the Ravage there.
Is Puck okay here?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Snipes out Vitali's courier, jaunts to the orb down bottom right-hand corner,
Oh,
blinks up into
God,
the
right into
waiting
the
arms
tiny.
of the tiny. Cuddle time! Come here, Puck! Tossed up and killed off.
Delicious delicious Puck.
Tasty.
Yeah, you know,
Fairy dragon.
Ursa, right? When he's like, kissing his lips or whatever, or what do you call it?
Well, like licking your lips?
Licking, I don't know. He makes that sound.
Like smacking your lips
Yeah,
when you're
smacking
eating?
your lips. That's what it is. Yeah, smacking his lips when he like
Who
kills
is
a
that
hero.
making noises in my ears? No, there's ASMR happening. I don't know who it is, but my god, stop. There's nothing in this world that triggers me more than people eating with their mouth open or making eating mouth noises.
Then he hates
especially
playing
through
Ursa.
headphones.
Then he definitely hates playing Ursa with sound on.
I don't know. I've never heard it from Ursa. Maybe I'm just not listening close enough.
No.
Production. Oh god, I wish the stream could hear you. Jeez, I'm just laughing at nothing. Rupture onto Jug with a blood right. He'll try and run it off with a Glimmer Cape and a healing ward to help, but a commitment from Dismar. He's done for. Buyback is available as the DP runs forward with the Ghost flowing, but this Nimbus is actually zoning out Kara and
the
Tao,
Omni.
so they lose Benjaz.
Oh, not an Omni. Swift slash
Oh,
Omni.
it's the Swift Slash, so now the Omni Slash comes. Timo pops his BKB on about 100 HP,
Jug is
tries to
dead?
battle into the Jug. He's
No
on very
silence.
low HP, but he spins back. Nothing to stop him from retreating.
He's good. He got the Manta still to dispel.
Oh, and they get the puck. Tiny with that Zeus long-range nuke.
Is under attack. Dire's top
Tier
tower
3 collapses.
GG,
And
they give
GG
up.
is called. Game 2 to Hokori.
Yeah, we got ourselves
Zeus
a game
last
3.
pick, beautiful stuff, and Juggernaut 11-0-11. Perfect game coming in from Lumiere.
Man.
Oh, 33-11. After a 60-minute game, this one felt really short, but it was still 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's just really awkward for me. I thought they had some kind of a plan and they were gonna execute it. They know that there's a Zeus problem. They're gonna buy hoods. Understand that this item literally destroys Tiny and Caudle and just play off that. Right? This Juggernaut doesn't do a whole lot of damage early game with his Omni Slash. He needs items before he can fight, but they allowed themselves to die to this Tiny and Zeus and create enough space for the Jug to get items. And once the Jug joined the battles, it just was too little too late. Interesting game. Fire silences didn't work out. Good to know. That's it.
Good to know for next time. Yeah, I mean, those, 3 deaths on the Bloodseeker and that top